Okay, take two. This is a requested transformation of Generation Wood. Generation Wood Scorpanok. And this is going out to ALPHA117 because she requested this when she saw me and she really wanted to see it. So there he is in his base mode. I don't know, I'm trying to do this really quickly. There's his little grasper arms, his Megatron. This is Zarek, Lord Zarek, or Mega Zarek. Oops, there we go. Okay. But yeah, there he goes. And this is Fast Track, his little Transformer guy. Oops. Try to do this really quick. Because if I don't, I'm not going to do another one. So if I run out of 10 minutes, I run out of 10 minutes. Okay, you flip that, you flip this forward, and boom, there's a little level there. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and go with the transformation into Scorpion mode, or his flight battle mode. So we take these out, and make sure you guys have a little bag, because a lot of these G1s, they have a lot of bits and pieces. So you don't lose them, you know, you can put them in there. Little radar dishes, antennas. Okay. There's the shield, and there's Lord Zarek or Mega Zarek. And there's a gun, and then this part, we already got some transformation. Boom. They go together like so. Cool. Okay. So flip these up, bring up the ramps like so. Same thing. Okay? Now, to get him into his Scorponok mode, Scorpion mode, pull that forward, pull down the tail, and flip out the stinger part. Gonna rotate the leg, like so, bring it up, bring it down, unlock these, bring that forward. And that's it. Same thing on this side. Ugh. You can tell this thing's huge. You pop these little silver pieces off, so we're on the claws. Then we put them on the feet, like so. Same thing with this side. Got it wrong way. Cut off. And then we take this tail part and we connect it into those two little poles right there, like so. Bring down the arms. They're like that. And then he's got these little guns, which you put there. Okay. And there we go. There's his. And there's the cockpit. And take Mega Zarek or Lord Zarek, put him in there. There you go. And he rolls, and his legs move like that. Flip the guns around. And this is like the space cruiser mode, but he's also a Scorpion. I don't get it either, guys. Don't ask me why. I don't understand why. These Decepticons have more beastie modes than the Autobots, so who knows. Okay, and in this mode, that's pretty much it. The claws open. If you're able to, you can put. Oh shit. Okay, you can put the gun back here somehow like this. Somehow like that. But yeah, there we go. Okay. And okay. Now, in his incarnation in G1, by the way, we're taking him into robot mode, so. But his incarnation in G1 has it's different. It's weird. So it depends on which continuity you want to follow, I guess. But he's got like I think 3 different origin stories. Unless you include IDW, then he has another one there too. Little gun, take those, put them up here. And flip open the chest. And oops, there he goes. And you'll take Mega Zarek or Lord Zarek and fold his legs up, and boom, you got a head. Then we'll pop that helmet hatch open. And boom. There we go. I'm going to take his shield. I'm going to pop that on one side. And take the gun. And we'll pop that on this side. So there we go. Let's put his helmet down. Down. Boom. Lord Zarek. Or Scorpanok. Or Mega Zarek. Okay. Now, wow. Did that in 6 minutes. Okay. Little size comparison really quickly. Now, I was telling you about the size. So this is leader class, and then you can see how big he is. This is Revenge of the Fallen. And here's like a Voyager class. And here's a deluxe. So, as you can see, he's huge. I think he's as big as my my Unicron, but I don't have it here. Like I said, I have it. My collection spans 3 states. And here's Galaxy Force Convoy. Yeah, not even close. And where's his buddy? And this is Fast Track right here. Oops, I fell off. Okay. And that's Fast Track and Scorpanok. Now, let's go back to the BG. Okay, I'm just going to sum this up really quickly. It'll be okay. In G1, it was the last of 4th season of Transformers where they went to Planet Nebulon, and the Transformers were trying to find a certain key to fix the Vector Sigma so it would bounce out and both Autobots and Decepticons could have access to it instead of it being one-sided. Don't ask me why. I don't know. But that's the reason why they went to Nebulon. And while they were there, they got back the key, but then they ran into the Nebulans, who were fighting these bad guys that were other Nebulons who utilized robots. And the Autobots couldn't fight the Nebulons because the Nebulons were too strong. So, Brainstorm came up with the idea for human operators or Nebulan operators. So that's how the Headmasters were created. And the Target Masters. Don't forget the Target Masters. So basically, Target Masters are Nebulons with armor suits that transform into guns. Headmasters are Nebulons that transform from little robots into heads. That's how they were born. Now, Scorponok or Mega Zarek was actually a Nebulon named Mega Zarek or Lord Zarek who made himself a giant transforming 3-mode body and became the headmaster of that. So, and that's the G1. Now the other continuities are a little bit more different, but I like Headmasters because he was a Decepticon from the beginning, and he stayed a Decepticon until he was destroyed or his transductor was destroyed. That's a completely different thing altogether. So here you are, ALPHA117. This is your review. Rate it, see it. If I see you at work tomorrow, great. If not, okay. I will tell you some of the same. But if you're always checking my channel, great. This is all for you. I'll give you some glamour shots so you can see how huge he is. And I have to wrap this up because this is take 2. The other take was too long. Unless you want that take, I'll give you that take, by the way. So there we go. Okay. Bye.